everybody. This is European Closing Bell. I'm Louisa Bojesen. Glad that you're with us. We need to look at the markets from a technical perspective and maybe also just reintroduce some of the crosses, some of the currency crosses that we haven't spoken about for a couple of minutes. Max Knudsen, he's a director at PIAFirst.com. Max, we're talking about a lot about the euro-dollar at the moment, but of course it's interesting also to see what's going on with, say, for example, the dollar against some of its other counterparties, such as the yen in trade.
Yes, I've got a few charts here to show you. The first one is dollar yen. Now we've sold it this week, and our call is that it is a sell. Two key reasons. First of all, what you see here is what we call a bearish engulfing pattern. And forget the name; it's a Japanese term. It effectively is a pattern that you see when a market's exhausted after a rally. We've run out of buyers, and well, that happened last week. 4 days out of 5, we ran out of buyers above 84.5. We formed this bearish engulfing pattern. I've also put momentum down here. You can also see that, again, despite the fact that the market traded sideways, momentum collapsed, which is a bearish sign, telling you that we've run out of buyers. So this week it's a sell. We're looking for 82.33, which is a loss of half of all of November's gains, maybe even down as far as 81, and our stop loss is 83.49. Now, so far in Europe today it's pretty flat, but we're still quite confident that the trade in dollar yen is a sell this week.
Okay, so sell in the... Excuse me, when you have to sneeze, you have to sneeze. It doesn't matter where you are. I'm so sorry. Okay, that was the dollar yen. Let's move on. Let's look at the euro yen as well and see where we're heading on this, because we're seeing euro weakness according to the dollar.
We sold euro yen last week and made 250 pips. Exactly the right trade. But over the last 3 days of the week, you saw a recovery and then 2 days of unchanged closing. We are much more cautious this week. Although the pattern is for euro bounces to fail, what we want to see is a break of 109.87, which is Friday's low, or a break of 111.66, which is a recovery of half of the losses. Whichever breaks first is the way that we're going to go. It's already broken 109.87 today, so we've now sold it. We told all our clients to sell it. Looking for 108.34, which was last week's low, and then maybe even as low as 107.50. So it's already a sell now for the week.
So in other words, you should be buying yen if you're listening to what you've just said for both charts.
Long yen, short euro.
Does that go the same for sterling?
Sterling yen, absolutely. The chart that I'm showing you here is one I've shown you probably a dozen times, and if your clients look on the library, you'll see this comes up loads of times. This is the pattern of sterling yen going back for over a year. Every bounce is a selling opportunity. Every bounce it fails. And what we saw last week was the bounce in November to November side started to fail. So we sold it last week. We still think it's a sell this week. As long as it stays below 132.14, we can flip to the next chart. I think we'll head down towards the low in October. So two targets, 128.55, which is November's low, and then I think we could see 126.46 this week, which is October's low. Stop level, we don't want to be short the market if it breaks 132.14. That's already on side by 100 pips today. We sold it in the European morning. It's more or less on side by 100 pips. Quite confident that that's the right trade this week.
Max, thank you very much. Max Knudsen, director of PIAFirst.com. I'm also just being told that Barroso is speaking currently. Let's just listen in and hear what he has to say.
To that